Donald Trump is on an absolute, it's a thank you tour, but it is a tour de force. I mean, he has everyone eating out of his hand. The audiences, the media, and the left-wing media, the crazies, the Trotskyites, must go nuts because it is so clear that he is in command.
And they are so out of touch with what's going on. I've been dial testing some of the thank you tour and seeing the reaction of voters. Both Republicans and independents off the charts, they love it. But what I'm finding, and what's most fascinating of all to me, is that even Democrats are coming around and giving him not the most positive marks, but they're really liking some of his messages, specifically about, he used a message this week about buying American and hiring American. It was off the charts. People are really coming around and energized and enthused by this thank you tour. He's doing a phenomenal job.
He reintroduced Buy America. He reintroduced the American worker to the American elites. They weren't comfortable in the introduction, but the fact is they cannot evade any longer the fact that the middle class has to be the focus of public policy going forward, and all of those who aspire to the middle class.
And that's a point that's been made clear by President-elect Trump and continues to be made clear throughout these entire thank you tour events. And Lou, what I really am most moved by is Donald Trump has always said it's not about him, it's about a movement. It's not about a candidate in a party. It's about a candidate who's been bolstered by people, a population of Americans who truly view him as a voice for them and their needs and concerns. And that's why he continues to plug himself in to these events, because he gets this energy, as we've been discussing throughout your entire program tonight, from the people showing support for the agenda. And it's not a partisan agenda. It's not strictly ideological. Buy American, his positions on trade, even some of his positions on economics are not classically Republican or conservative. They are truly populist in their nature, and they need people's support. And that's what he's gaining every time he does one of these events.
And by the way, just for those who might be sort of sniffing this, their snuff at home as one of the elites having so much trouble, this is a populist nation. This is a nation that's built on egalitarianism. It's built on fundamental liberties of individuals. And it is not built on a corporate view of the world. Until the Chamber of Commerce, of course, got so much money that that no one on Capitol Hill could resist them. And he's going to drain that swamp. That continues to be a hugely popular slogan.
And he's continuing
and promise.
And he's continuing to demonstrate that promise and following through. He is out there. He's thanking the people. He didn't just win and go back down and sit in D.C. and talk to all insiders. He's talked to all different kinds of folks. He's out there thanking the people, talking to the people. He's of the people. He's living out his promise. And I think it's just so important that he keeps doing that, because it's the symbols of his story are that he is out there with the people. He's not a D.C. insider.
If the Democratic Party wants to learn a lesson from this election, they should, instead of claiming that Hillary Clinton won the popular vote as if that meant anything, considering most of it was in New York City and Los Angeles, they should look at the 200 counties that Barack Obama won twice, that Donald Trump won this election, the 190 counties that Barack Obama won once, that Donald Trump won in this election, and see who are represented in those counties who finally now feel they have a champion and a voice in this government.
I don't think the Democrats want to learn that lesson, because the Democrats have been taken over by the left wing of their party. They are of a different ideology, different value structure, and represented by President Obama. And I don't want you to give them any counsel, advice, or perspective of contact whatsoever.
It's the Christmas season, Lou. I think I'm magnanimous.
With 2/3 of the governors Republican when they take the oath of office next month, it takes them back to 1922, leave them where they've been, where they belong. Thank you both so much. We appreciate it.
Tony Sayegh. Great to be here.
Thanks, Lou.
And Lee Carter. Thank you. That's it.